I was up all night. Ellen, your father grinds his teeth. It's just gruesome.
He's been listening to my mind.
Huh?
I know all about the weekend at the lake. No chaperone?
Yeah, how about that? How'd he find out?
I just told you. I was thinking about you, and Creetown saw it in my mind.
And guess who I'm thinking about right this minute, Peach Blossom?
So that's how you Earthlings do it, huh? Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Well, I'm pretty well straightened away, except for just one little detail, a teensy-weensy thing I'm still not too sure of. Which one has the baby?
Creton! Conrad, go get the car. We'll be late for class.
Oh, in a minute. I gotta go out to the barn, give Myrtle her breakfast. I'll take her a cornflake box. I'll pick you up in a few minutes, honey child.
Cornflake box? This seems much more nourishing.
I do believe he thinks more of that goat than he does of me.
What a weekend. I can just see her gorgeous figure in that bathing suit. Wow-wee.
Well, you're the one, all right. Nobody ever whistled at a goat in a bathing suit. Except another goat, I guess.
Oh, there you are. If you're not busy, Mr. Creton, my husband would like to see you in the study.
Oh, gladly.
What are you laughing at, dear?
Conrad's goat in a bathing suit.
Oh, did he buy her a bathing suit? I didn't know she could swim.
Why don't you hang a red light on that thing? It's a menace to navigation. Good morning, my boy.
Oh, good morning, sir.
I need your advice. Now, I just spoke to New York and...
I know. You spoke to George Abercrombie, and he's on his way here. He's arriving on the 11 o'clock plane.
But how did you... Oh, you know what I'm thinking.
Uh-huh. And right now you're pretty worried, aren't you?
Of course I'm worried. That fellow's my boss. Hires and fires and hires all day long. Now, why did I do that? I never drink before breakfast.
Drink what? What is that?
Bourbon.
Bourbon? May I try?
I'm afraid you're a little young, my boy.
Young? Here's my driver's license, see? I'm over 21.
21 million light years?
Yeah, you should have seen my birthday cake with all the candles. Burned it to a crisp.
I'd be careful on an empty stomach.
Oh, really? Well, then this should be a lot of fun.
Mr. Delton, are you going to let him try that stuff?
I am, indeed. It'll teach him a lesson. Give that lad enough cloud and he'll hang himself.
Good, good.
Clyde! Cloud!
Wow, that sure was powerful stuff. Whoops. Thank you very much.
Now, you can talk later. Time for breakfast. Ellen and Conrad want to drive Mr. Creton into town with them. Do you like your bacon crisp, Mr. Creton?
Yes, that'll be fine.
Good. You really shouldn't be up there, you know. You'll get footprints all over the ceiling.
Oh, by the way, you can make my eggs sunny side down.
Now, that's silly.
Now I know what they mean by being high. Let's have another one. Well, I'm beginning to understand how you do things here on Earth. When Conrad tickles your ear, that makes the motor go, right?
Conrad tickling my ear has nothing to do with the motor.
It has to do with your motor?
You ought to try it sometime.
Love.
That's wonderful.
Oh, well, we gave that up ages ago. It took us darn near forever to stamp out disease. Scarlet fever, mumps, anxiety, the common cold, and finally, that great killer, passion.
You gave up passion?
Oh, yeah, we don't feel anything. We don't do anything. Inside was sort of like cold spaghetti, you know?
Sounds terribly dull.
Well, it is, a little. You go right ahead, Conrad. Don't mind me. Oh, I'm sorry. I was watching.
Unless we get moving pretty soon, we're gonna be late.
Creton, you did that. How'd you ever do it?
Very simple. I just thought him into the air. The next policeman is yours.
Oh, may I?
Sure. Say, this is fun.
Oh, it sure is. Is this one mine?
Be my guest.
Oh, no.
What do I do?
Well, just focus all your thoughts on that policeman.
Ellen, please.
Conrad, watch this. Nothing happened.
That's because you're not concentrating, Ellen. Now concentrate. Lift the cop. Lift the cop.
Conrad, I did it! He moved! He really moved!
That was wonderful, Ellen. Tomorrow I'll teach you to lift buildings. Isn't this fun?
Hey! Will you kindly stop flirting with my girl?
Well, I didn't mean any harm, Conrad. Inside, cold spaghetti, remember?
Cold spaghetti, nothing. You got a hot, chilly look in your eye. Now look. Here he comes. You'll probably wind up in jail.
Oh, we can't do that. It would spoil our whole day. Watch him. I'll give him an 8 the easy way.
You know your way back home, don't you, fella?
Well, I found my way to the earth, didn't I?
Well, that's a lot easier than finding your way out of a turnpike.
Oh. Well, thanks for the car, Conrad. I'll be careful.
These turnpikes are murder, ain't they, Bud?
Oh, they're not so bad. Just follow me.
Flash! Ladies and gentlemen, the most remarkable event in the history of Virginia has just occurred in Manassas. At exactly 9:37 a.m. at the Richmond Interchange...
Mary had a little lamb. Its face was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go.
Hi, Clementine. Oh, hi, honey. Well, how are you? Now, what's this all about?
Every day the same old routine, and I'm getting pretty tired of it. Here he comes, the terror of Manassas.
Here. Now, neighbors should be friends. Now, I want you two to shake hands.
I positively refuse. Right in the eye. You call her a lady?
All right, now stop this bickering. And I'm not leaving here until you two kiss and make up.
I won't kiss him, but he can kiss me.
There. Now, that wasn't so terrible, was it?
Dames, she really loves it.
George, I have been the mainstay of the network these many years, and you know it.
Mrs. Spaulding?
Shh. I've been eavesdropping. Roger's been in there listening to Mr. Abercrombie for almost an hour.
I don't like that Abercrombie.
I'm sure Roger's going to lose his job.
Don't you worry about that, Mrs. Spaulding.
We're fraternity brothers.
You've made a few mistakes too many, old man.
George, if you're saying...
I'm saying that viewer-wise, sponsor-wise, information-wise, you, Spaulding, are low man on the totem pole. The flag is down, the lifeboats are gone, and the ship is sinking.
And I'm the captain?
But not for long. You're going down for the third time. Who's this joker?
Creton? Oh, he's a visitor here. Last night, about 7 o'clock.
There we had a widow wham. Its face was white as...
Spaulding, are you in your second childhood?
Yes, sir. There's no other explanation.
Abercrombie! I've been looking forward to meeting you for a long time. You've always been A1 on my ship ever since the lifeboat went up the totem pole.
I beg your pardon.
What I mean to say, man, is you're the talk of Madison Avenue.
Oh, well, aren't you exaggerating a trifle?
Not a bit. How about that humdinger of a deal you pulled on BBDDJJ and W, huh? You really gave him the old stab in the back, knife-wise, huh?
I really pulled a fast one there, didn't I? Wait a minute. Nobody knew about the BBDDJJ and W deal, not even W. How did you find out? Well, don't tell me. From my wife.
No! Eloise?
Shh! Nobody knows about Eloise.
Not even your wife.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
He's sure.
Oh, good. Good. You see, when a man has a wife like mine and Eloise like Eloise, well, he can get in an awful mess. Would you pardon me? I want to get some more ice.
Sure.
What's he thinking about? Am I going to lose my job?
Very important to get rid of Spaulding.
I'm sunk.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, Spaulding, I suggest we let this simmer in the pot for a while. And about that BBDDJJ and W business, and Eloise, this is strictly on for you, of course.
Oh, of course.
I won't say a word.
No, not as long as you still have your job, eh, Mr. Spaulding?
Oh, I get it. Blackmail. Oh, it's not bad, blackmail. No, I use it all the time myself. You've got quite a future in the advertising game, young man. Cheerio.
Goodbye, George.
Oh, goodbye, Reba.
Remember me to your charming wife.
Oh, yes, of course.
Thanks, my boy. You saved my neck.
Well, I don't like him.
How'd everything go, dear?
Oh, fine, just fine. Thanks to our young friend here. He really straightened old George out.
Glad to have been of service, sir.
What a great son-in-law he'd make.
You mean instead of Conrad?
I certainly do.
Well, I don't know. Sputniks for grandchildren. But I don't think parents should interfere. Mine didn't, or I wouldn't be Mrs. Roger Putnam Spaulding, would I, dear?
Conrad, you know what I think we ought to do tonight?
Mary?
No, silly. I think we should take Creton to the Hungry Brain. You might enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't enjoy it. Not with him.
You're jealous.
I can't help it. Baby, don't marry me.
Darling, I can't. Daddy would be furious.
If your daddy thought he would get me out of his bedroom tonight, he'd forge the wedding license.
Darling, I just can't marry you. You're sweet. But maybe what I really want, what I really need is someone who'd drag me around by the hair.
Oh, you started. Good. Oh, don't mind me. I won't make a sound. I'll just sit back here and take notes. You go right ahead.
Creton, we went all through that this morning. It's not polite to snoop on people.
That's right, mister.
Well, I didn't mean any harm. I'm sorry.
Creton, Conrad and I have decided to take you out tonight.
You decided.
We decided.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
Well, I'm not going.
Then we'll go alone.
Mister, I don't approve of my girl going out with strange men.
Creton is not strange.
They don't come any stranger.
Creton, you and I are going to the Hungry Brain tonight.